In case you're wondering, this is my super annoyed face. Because I'm super annoyed right now. That's why I have it. This Facebook Live is bothering me. And then Trish is kicking us.
Apparently I like doing that. I've done that a couple of times now.
Keep kicking the tripod?
I don't know.
Do we need to go back to the vase?
Maybe we need to go back to the vase.
Maybe we need to go back to the vase.
We can't kick a table.
Killer Friday, we wanted to talk about that real quick. What's going on with this? So we did Andre Chikatilo, you know, the nipple biting. We learned a very important lesson, right? What was the lesson that we learned with Andre Chikatilo? Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, ejaculate into your hand and shove it into another woman's vagina. That is a big no-no across all boards. Also, don't kill 53 people. But the more important lesson from that one was the weird shoving of vagina. Cum in the vagina. That was gross. So we talked about Andre Chikatilo, so we're done with him. We're not going to talk about that crazy Russian no more. 2 serial killers will be put up for voting. Again, I know we took it away last month because I was selfish and wanted to do Chikatilo and didn't give anybody else a say about it. I know, but it's my show. My show. I wanted to do that, so I did that. Anyways, but we're going to have 2 serial killers up for voting tomorrow. Hopefully we'll talk about it on our way home, figure out who it is that we want to put up there. While we're, on this video feed tonight, if you have any suggestions, anybody you might want to see out there, throw them out there. Talk to us about them. Give us a name. We'll look at them. Just because you give us a name doesn't mean they're going to be on the selection board tomorrow. But we'll definitely consider it. We'll definitely talk about it. And also, I thought, so I've gotten, like I said, a lot of birthday wishes today. I have to say that Gravedigger, yours was the best. I loved the little video. Did you see it?
What?
The little video thing, the little video card that he sent.
Yes.
It's very cool. Very cool, man. I like that. We got to step our game up a little bit and figure out stuff like that. He's got him fading in and out of cake and everything. It's just, good job, man. Really enjoyed it. It was very, very cool.
Nick, correction. Ukrainian, not Russian.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Good job, Fact Check. Good job. I like that. But it's so...
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. He got me. That's good. That's good, though. Ukrainian, not Russian. It's true. It's true, but doesn't he feel Russian to you just like a little bit somehow? Doesn't it just kind of feel like a Russian type of thing? I don't know. Anyways, so we're trying this again with Miss Yates, owner, creator of Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill. This is very annoying, Lilith. Don't like what you're doing to me right now. I was very, very excited to talk to her. This is my birthday. Like, you would think that she could leave me alone one day.
Nope.
One day. All right, here we go. A viewer wants to be in your broadcast, and we would like for her to be in it as well.
Is it? Hey!
Victory.
Woo!
Hello.
Hey!
How are you?
All right. It took a while to get it to go horizontal. I was all vertical up and down like this, but I had to twist it around, and I was a mess.
You know what? The good news is I have been a mess literally my entire life. So it's really not a big deal. I think living in the mess is the best way to live.
And that is the way I live every day, in the mess, in the craziness. It's freaky. So this is the first time I've ever done this, so I don't know whether to look at you or to look at me.
You can look at me. I know it's hard.
Okay.
I am a little rough to look at sometimes. But
it's all good.
Just look at me and just pretend it's a prettier version of me. Some very cool.
Kim's Krypt Campout, June 22nd.
That is. So we usually kind of get slow into this and everything else, but honestly, the hell with that. I'm not going slow. I want to jump right into this. What is this? Kim's Krypt. Let's talk about the overnight experience.
Kim's Krypt Campout is a 13-hour overnight horror experience to die for, literally. This is our 4th year, and it sells out every year, and it is freaky, crazy, like off the hook. Team and individual challenges for
Okay.
cash prizes on 62.5 acres. We got people. We're pulling them out of their tents. We're doing blood tisms in the water, and then we're doing abductions. We're putting like actual like pillowcases on their heads and handcuffs and putting them in cages and then taking them across. Oh yeah, they're screaming. Ah! Ah! Oh yeah, we're like, shoot up. It's great. We love this. And people pay good money to get their crap scared out of it, and we do that now. And you get all your meals. You get your breakfast, your dinner, your snacks. It's no alcohol because you're not going to need it. It's freaky fun. Your tent is included, and you get your own limited edition Kim's Krypt Campout T-shirt, a gift bag, lots of goodies, and it is so much fun. And the reviews are off the hook. It is so, I mean, it's crazy. It's nothing like this in the world, and it's the most fun you could have with your clothes on.
Very cool, very cool. Any guarantees that the clothes will stay on for them the whole night? I mean, you're hooding them, you're caging them. It seems like the ripping off of the clothes is coming up pretty closely in that list somewhere.
Well, it is an 18 and over event, so if it happens, we clean you up first.
Watching right now that will be joining you for this year's event. Louis B is actually watching you right now, so I hope that you are already beginning to make him maybe pee his pants a little bit in anticipation.
Oh yes,
exactly.
We can definitely do that. I'm telling you, Kim's Krypt Campout is like nothing you've ever experienced because everybody gets there, they got their belongings in their bags, and we wand everybody and we check them out because we don't want anybody to get hurt, including the monsters. So everybody is thoroughly checked out, and then we take you to your tent. And it all of a sudden got dark in here. What happened? That's my Frankenstein.
Very cool. So, very cool Frankenstein.
And all of a sudden got because my finger's in front of it. It's me. So anyway. So we take them to their tents, we drop off their stuff, and you have the option to spend the night in a haunted house or in a tent. Now, the haunted house, I believe, might be sold out because that sells out quickly.
I'm sure.
It doesn't matter where you are because we're still going to find you. And the thing is, we know what you're afraid of. We have clowns that will get in your sleeping bag with you. We have a brand new zombie escape room that I bought from... what are they called? Monster Madhouse. They're out there in up in Maryland. I'm in Maryland too, but the haunted house is in Pennsylvania. If you didn't know that, in Spring Grove, Pennsylvania, it's crazy. It's real close to York and Hanover. It's only an hour from Baltimore. It's worth the trip. We have people coming from all over the place, from Texas, from New York, from Ohio, from the UK. We have returning campers from the UK. It is crazy. It's not like anything you've ever seen. And Kim's Krypt Campout, it's, I mean, just when you think it's safe and you're like, okay, I've been abducted, they did this crazy stuff to me, I'm good now, you catch your breath, next thing you know, you're being saran wrapped to a tree. Indeed, saran wrapped to a tree, and then going into this
tree.
This what?
She wants. We're so we
Let
try
me see
to
this
plan
person
things out in advance, and regretfully, when we do that, sometimes we'll miss an event, and then we'll already have things scheduled, and it's like, oh shit, that'd have been so cool, but we can't do it now because we've already made commitments elsewhere, and you are making us so fucking jealous right now because
skip it.
I want to be
whatever you got going on. You can be saran wrapped to a tree. I'm telling you, it's like we saran wrapped to a tree. We have people that are returning customers, campers for the 4th year, and they love it, and they travel, and they make their airfare, and like they're all ready to go, and they're very sad that we're not going to do it next year. That's why I tell you, got to do it this year. We have some people that are so afraid that they just come here and they stay in a safe zone because they don't want to be abducted. They don't want to be put in a cage. I mean, we literally throw you in a cage and lock it up. It's crazy. You got to go. You got to go. Whatever you got going on June 22nd, skip it. It's 13 hours overnight. It is scary. It is freaky. There's everything from zombies, clowns. We got the escape room. We got the haunted houses open. We got food. We got freaks. We got games. We got An obstacle course. That's crazy to see a bunch of people trying to do it, because it's all about your points. You have a scavenger hunt list. You have to
Okay.
get your points,
Got
and I mean, head shaving and tattooing and craziness. I mean, you name it, we got it. Kim's Krypt Campout is off the hook.
Very cool.
KimsCrypt.com. We've been around for 26 years, and I have no problem putting it out there everywhere I go. I take these to the dentist. I take them to the doctor's office. Yep, that's right. You open it with JJ, here they are. Hey, KimsCrypt.com. It is like no other. And
Very
we
cool.
do have 6 attractions during the Halloween season.
Okay.
6 attractions, and they're all a lot of fun. They're very long and they're scary. They're different. We're always changing them up. And I have an excellent crew. We got Cookie, we got Trixie, we got Sluggo, we got all kind of crazy people in there. They're freaky. They jump off the walls and the ceiling, and they're just nuts. It's not like anything you've ever seen before. Very
Very
high
cool.
energy, very in your face, very like like it's great. We love it.
All right, so
KimsCrypt.com.
let's step away from the 13-hour experience just a second. Let's talk
Okay.
about what goes on in the regular Halloween season a little bit and these
All
6
right.
different attractions that you have. Do you care to elaborate just a little bit more on what all is offered during the regular Halloween season?
Yes, we have the Haunted Mill, which has been around for over 100, 270 years. It's an actual, it's an old grist mill that is very historic, and you can see things in there that you've never seen anywhere else. So we kept the historic value and just built the scares around it. So you're going to see the old wheel, you're going to see the old gears and things like that. So it's really creepy, and there's ashes of the dead in there. And we've had people go in there and kind of freak out a little bit. And across the street, we have the House of Eyes. That some of our own people would not go in there. We're talking grown men. My own guys, Jerry, Jason. We're talking like 6 foot some men will not even go in there by themselves because they're scared, because it's truly haunted. The House of Eyes. We have the Terror Trail. It's a half a mile to a mile walk outside over creeks, bridges. You got. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm friends with Jason Voorhees. Warrington Gillette. He's a buddy of mine. Yes, he comes out and he signs autographs and hangs out and does a little camp out thing too. So, oh yeah, go back to the camp out real quick. We do have overnight horror movies playing all night in 2 different locations. We also have s'mores and campfire. You can sit by the campfire where we're going to tell you real ghost stories, and that's a lot of fun. So even if you don't want the abductions and you're kind of scared and you're going to run from us all night, we're going to get you. You can still have like normal fun. Like normal fun, but it's really cool. So, but anyway, so the Dark Despair, that is our newest attraction. It is complete darkness, and you have to go in all by yourself.
Very cool.
That
Very
is
cool.
creepy. Dark Despair. A lot of people freak out in there, and they just, over here, I can't find you. They can't get out, and they flip out. So you either love it or you hate it.
At least a glow stick.
We also,
At least a glow
what's that?
stick. Any hope?
No.
No hope at all. Just
No,
take it
no.
all away from me.
We open it up, you go in, it's
Very
completely
cool.
dark, and you have to find your way. And the
I
best
like
part
it.
about it, you think you caught up with your loved one, and all of a sudden you're holding somebody else's hand, and they're whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Also, we have the Horror of Mangus Mill. That is a long walk through haunted attractions of just, there's so much, I can't even it's so much to see. We have the claustrophobia. We have alligators coming at you. Stuff, coming out of the ceiling at you. It's freaky. Sluggo is in there too. He's a lot of fun. He does that little laugh craziness. So, what else we have? We have Kim's Crazy Maze. A bunch of freaks, high energy. Like that's where they're literally bouncing off the walls, and they're all on the ceiling and on the fences, and they're coming at you. And people. That's another one where, I'm not going to go in there. And that they will literally pick you up, throw you over their shoulder, and people love that. Oh, I got to go back in there. We've had people go through all 6 attractions and then go back through that one just for that crazy experience because they love the interaction. They love the touching. So and we have that too. We have a one night where it's anything goes night, where for that one night, We touch you, we grab you, we do crazy things. It's like a mini camp out, but it's not just one night. We also have a blackout night. So we turn out all the lights, and that's one of the nights we do. Halloween's always a family friendly. You know, we give you candy and stuff like that, and the little kids like it. But let me see, did I do all 6 of them?
Yes.
Crazy me. I think I did. Okay, yep. And like I said, I just bought the zombie escape room, so we're going to incorporate that into the mix as well. Okay. Like I said, only an hour from Baltimore. It's kimskrypt.com. It's craziness. The camp out. We got the Halloween season. We also do historic tours too. That's really, really cool for people that don't like to be scared, because there are a few of those out there. I don't understand.
There are a few weirdos. Few that, you know, they want the weird freaks, but I think it's them. That's the weird freaks.
It is.
That want to embrace this stuff. Man, it's so much fun. It really is.
It really is. It is. It's like I just can't get enough of it. And I'm so glad that I went to an auction back in 2014 and won the Haunted Mill Scream Park, because that's what it used to be. Okay. So the Haunted Mill Scream Park is actually in its 31st year. Kim's Krypt is in our 26th year. And we were in Baltimore since '94. And then we moved around from Rosedale, Middle River. We were in Essex. We were in Dundalk. And then I won the auction. Woo-woo! Then we just moved everything up there. And it's some freaky, crazy fun. And like I said, I have an excellent team, and it's just growing, and it's always changing, and we're evolving. And it's a wonderful, scary thing. And Kim's Krypt Campout is it's worth the trip. Whatever you got going on, cancel the wedding plans. You can get married next year. Cancel it. Paused. Did it pause? Are you still there?
It did, but we're still here. We're still here. It's
okay.
We tell all of our guests, we accidentally conjured a demon. We didn't mean to. But so we had this old episode, this old thing that we were trying to do called an education in horror, and we did it. We did an episode on the demon Lilith, and turns out we kind of like accidentally brought her into the real world, and she fucked up every episode of Talking Scared that we have.
Like legit.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a constant fight with Lilith. That's all it was. She just paused you. She has to be known. She has to make sure everybody feels her presence and everything else like that. So yeah, just don't worry. She'll go away. We thought going to a different state would fix it, but no, she just followed us. Here we are, whole different state than what we usually are, and she's still following us around.
Well, where are you guys at? Where are you guys out of? What state are you in?
So we're based out of West Virginia. Tonight we're actually up in New Jersey. Came up here for a few things for my birthday and everything like that. And
happy birthday!
Thank you.
I have to get you some old cake out of my refrigerator. I do. It's all black and nasty. Oh, my eating habits are horrible. Like black bananas and like I'm a crazy mess.
If you would have saw what I did at the Cheesecake Factory today, it would embarrass you for me. Okay, because it got real for a minute with some Cheesecake Factory. I
do want to throw this out there. We have an area that's in the barn, and we were talking because I can see the names now. I can see the people popping up. I see Rio and Paul. These are the people that work at the campout, that work at the haunted house. They're like, we auctioned people off last year. The campers, we actually had a live auction and auctioned them off. And he was like, "Oh, do we have a $5 for this one? $5, $60? Oh, that's sold $70 right here." And then they would walk them out. It was nuts. A live auction with people, and people were loving it. Like, "Oh, I got $50 for me." It was kind of cool, You're auctioning people off. We got the pigs in there, and it stinks, and it's nasty, and it's gross, and it's like it's got the weird music in the background, and the pig noises and all. It's everything you can imagine is here. We're talking, the ambiance, the smells, the sounds, the atmosphere, everything. And then, like I said, a lot of real crazy stuff going too. I mean, if you think you're seeing something, you probably are, because, like I said, ask them. They're going to comment. They know about the House of Eyes. And you could spend the night there. So just when you think, oh, it's just one of the characters in my sleeping bag, look again, feel again. Ghost love in the middle of the night. I'm gonna make a shirt of that. Ghost love in the middle of the night.
So your love of horror and your love of Halloween is just so clear and so evident.
Yes, it
Your
is.
passion is beautiful. I love how much not only you love the genre, but you love what you've put together, and you
Yeah.
almost a tribute to everything that is Halloween. But tell us a
Yep.
little bit about what I mean before there was Kim's Crypt and everything else. What originally got you interested in horror?
Well, I've always liked like horror, like the old magazines and the comic books and the old Aurora horror models back in the 70s. And my parents took me to Disney World in Florida, and that was it. I got on the Haunted Mansion ride, and then my dad bought me a monster mask. So I wore that. I think I was like 9 years old or so. I wore that all the way home. Back when I don't even think we had air conditioning in the car, on 95 North, going home, scaring people. And then we made a monster. So we made a monster in the living room out of his clothes, stuffed him with newspaper, put some gloves on it, and everybody thought that was the coolest thing. Like, oh, what's that? Look at that thing. And so every year I wanted to go back to Disney World to get another mask. Like, we got to go back and get more. So then I discovered like Spencer's Gifts and started getting black lights and spider webs and things like that. So as I started decorating my house, and then I got the motionettes. I have all those too, and they're like, you can't even get them anywhere, not even on eBay. I have all the motionettes and all. I would decorate the windows with scary stuff, and then I started to decorate the roof, and then the outside, and then friends gathered, and that's when it really came together in '94 when I moved into actually the house I'm in now. Kim's Crypt used to be here, and we used to have people like jumping off the roof, and we made holes and had them coming out of the grave, and people would line up for miles. And I can actually show you, let's see, some of the old newspaper clippings, if you can see them,
Oh,
that
very
we
cool.
had. Yeah, the live section here, that was from like 1999. After that came out, and that was like an old severed head of mine. Now I have my own severed head, which I've had for 20 some years, but I'm getting a new one. I can't tell you who's making it, but yeah, the little tongue moves and all. It's really cool. And
Very cool.
that the lines grew. So then we relocated. We went to the Ripken Stadium. We were in, like I said, Middle River for 3 years, Dundalk, Essex, and we just kept growing and evolving. And then when the haunted Mill Screen Park went up for sale for auction, I went, and that's how we got to there. But my love for horror was always there. I like creating things and decorating and skip. The funnest part is actually scaring people.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be Halloween for me to scare you. I'll scare you. You know, and here's what's really funny. Just check this out. We do a winter wonder trail during December. So every weekend in December, we decorate the trail for Christmas. So it's like festive Christmas music, snow and lights, and it's festive, and I don't know what to do with myself. So I just want to hide and scare people. We have real Santa Claus, we had elves, we had snowmen, and the kids loved it. And it's crazy because I just wanted to scare people. I'm like, well, I can't. I didn't have my severed head. We have our little Winter Wonder Trail shirt. So I was basically in the gift shop selling stuff because I'm like, well, I can't scare anybody. I want to. It's like, here comes people. No, don't scare. No. And then a lot of people didn't even know we were a haunted house. I'm like, really? We've been around forever. So that was great awareness. So then a lot of people knew, like, oh, okay, I'll come back to the haunted house now. But some of our haunted house people came to the trail and said, wow, what a difference. Where's all the spooky stuff? I said, well, we kind of covered it up. But a couple things were still hanging in there. We kind of forgot. And then some of the kids came up and they were like, Mom, I'm scared. I'm like, what do you see? And I forgot our game area to
Yeah.
take the severed heads down. So we had it's a winter wonder trail, beautiful light lit up. And all of a sudden there's these severed heads over there. So I was like, oh, shoot, take them down.
That's
Because we really
fantastic.
were trying to scare people. But we do Kim's Christmas for one weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that is a trip. Spooky, scary Santa, evil
Very
elves,
good.
and the Exorcist. And she's in there with her Santa hat on. Do you know what she did? Oh, yeah. I'm talking craziness in there. Kim's Christmas we do once a weekend. Now, when we were in Baltimore, we actually did Kim's Krypt Dependence weekend, Krypt Patrick's weekend, Bloody Valentine's weekend, Put a Hex on Your Ex, and Friday the 13th weekend. We may bring those back again, but it's all like we have some new things that we're going to be doing in place of the Campout, because I really think the Campout is too scary for some people, because we have a lot of people that want to go, but yeah, once they find out you're going to do what to us, yes, we're going to abduct you because people want that. There is a safe zone. Yes.
I'm disappointed that this is
we're not going to do.
Yeah,
you have no idea. If Trixie was here, she would tell you the planning process is a trip. It's a lot to do, and I think that just taking it in a different direction for maybe a couple different years, just doing something different, because we have a lot of land and a lot to work with. Just taking it in a different direction, doing something different, and seeing how it goes. Maybe doing some horror nights, some camp out nights with the campfire, the horror movies and things like that, and see what people like. And, I think sometimes if you take something away from somebody, then they want it more. So you know what I mean? Maybe we just take a couple years off.
We've never even had it. You're taking it away from us before we can even get it, and we're already waiting for the moment that you announce that it's going to come back. So
this is the 4th year, and like I said, the planning of it is ridiculous. It really is, because it's like a strategic puzzle. Everything has to make sense. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to do a camp out," because everything, they have to get there, go there, have a reason to get out of there. It's not like, "Oh, we're going to tie you up. All right, boo, we tied you up. Now we're going to untie you." It has to all make sense, and there's a reason for everything happening. So it's like a big play. It's like a big horror movie, and you're the star of the horror movie. And that's what's cool about it. And that's what people really enjoy about it. They're like, man, we went there, we drove whatever, 10 hours. We took a plane from here. And the guys from the UK, they said it was well worth it. We're going to do it. We'll come back every year. But I guess we'll see. I mean, I'm not saying it's definitely the last camp out, but at this point, we're pretty sure. We'll see what happens. I guess it depends on the demand. But I think just like taking it in a different directions, trying something different, maybe doing something new, something new for the summer. We'll see what happens. But it's definitely maybe the last camp out.
If anybody starts this up and you need to get that word out there, you got to let us know so we can plan and come to it.
And
well, you still have time. You still have time. Tickets are still on sale.
We would love to. God, we would love to. You have no idea.
My asthma stag.
We just can't. We are so booked up through June right now, and she just got a new job. She's going to be on training during that time, and it's just sad. But what we do have coming to your production this year is a little bit of a secret agent. Because we couldn't make it ourselves, but I have agents that work for me now, and so he's gonna report back and talk to us about the experience, and give a little insight as to what it was, and maybe enough praise and worship for everything you did for you just to be like, the hell with it, we're just gonna keep doing it anyways. But we'll see. I'm sure that's just lofty thoughts. But anyway.
It is a freaky good time. It's I mean, to see all these people just show up and the next thing you know, they have like blood all over them, and we have to mark them. So when you do something, you get marked on your shirt. So we know, okay, this person has the yellow mark up here. They did this. This person has the red circle. You get marked, and it's wild. It's definitely an experience, like the shirt says, a horror experience to die for.
Very cool. All right, so obviously the camp experience isn't the only different special event that you have going on or that you have offered. You just routed off a ton of them. How difficult is it to execute those off-season, the St. Patrick's Day haunt, the Valentine's haunt, the Christmas special, the this holiday? How difficult is it to get those set up, put the story together, and execute a quality off-season haunt to the level that you do?
Well, since we've moved out to Spring Grove, PA, and do Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill, which was from 2014 on, we only do Kim's Christmas now and the Winter Wonder Trail. We used to do all of these when we were in Maryland, and it's harder now because we have so much more, you know, with all these attractions, and you know, you always have to keep the level of interest up and the change. So what we do is we focus on one haunted attraction and do Kim's Christmas and do the Winter Wonder Trail in the other, and just like promote the heck out of it. So with each event, like when you come to Kim's Campout, when you get your new flyer, it'll be promoting the Halloween season and also the Winter Wonder Trail. And so every flyer will be promoting the next event that we do. And of course, you know, I do billboards, I get on the radio, I do interviews and do crazy commercials, because I think that people that hear me talk and get excited about it, they need to come out and see what it's all about. And you know, I don't think we disappoint. You know, we can't please everybody, because, you know, some people just like to have their panties in a bunch because that's the way they are. And that's okay. We'll pull it out a little bit. It's all good. Yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those things where we just incorporate, like when we do Christmas, everything. Oh, look, we gotta put up the lights. We gotta do this. We gotta do that, and then just promote it for the season before. So we already have the signs up, we already have the posters up, we already have the banner, so people can go, oh wow, I didn't know they did that. So for every customer that comes through for the Campout, they get the Halloween, they not only they get a ticket to go too, they get a discount ticket. Then for when you come through the Halloween season, you'll get a flyer for Kim's Christmas and the Winter Wonder Trail. So you're always going to know what's coming up next, because we're always promoting the next event. So that's kind of what we do.
Very cool.
Oh, and also I have a 1968 black Cadillac hearse, and I do a hearse rental for weddings, proms, funerals, birthday parties, and more. And I have an 88 Cadillac hearse and a 92 hearse as well. So I have 3 hearses, or is it hearse? What's the plural of hearse?
Hearse.
Hearses. Hearses.
Yeah, I like hearses. Whether that's right or not, we're going to go with hearses, because I like that. That's, you know, what? That's the pool of hearse now moving forward. Hearses. That's it. We're good.
Yes.
We're good. Don't.
So it's like when you see us, we do parades
from anybody. If it's wrong, I don't want to hear about it. Okay? Keep it to yourself.
When we do parades, we have the hearse and the parade. Sometimes we have 2, and we have our float, and we have our crazy guys on stilts, and we have the Joe's car that goes up and down like that. It goes up and down. It's this monster car, and I'm telling you, my people are nuts. They get into it. A lot of them create their own costumes, their own masks, and they love it. They'll do whatever it takes. You know, they don't care. I mean, we're all kind of freaky. I mean, you know, they dare me to do something, I do it. I mean, I was at a parade once, I dare you to eat this bug. I'm like, really? Do I have to do that? So yeah, I do kind of crazy stuff. But yeah, we also do birthday parties. Have your birthday party at Kim's Krypt. Oh yeah, we have music. We have musical monster chairs. We have games. We have cake. You go through the haunted house and have your birthday party at a haunted house. Yes, we do.
That's very cool.
We have one coming up on the 15th. Emma's having her birthday. She's turning 16. Happy birthday. Cool.
I love how much you've looked at not just at expanding it into so much more than just a haunted house, and opening it up to so many more different possibilities, and showing people that it can be more than that, and that there's so many different ways of embracing not only Halloween during the Halloween season, but all the time, and embracing horror all the time. I love what you're doing.
Here's the difference. A lot of people look at opportunity and go, "Ooh, look at this haunted house." Like regular people, I'm not regular. Regular people, they go, "Ooh, look at this haunted house. This many people, this number," and they start doing math in their head and they think, "Huh, I could do that and make a lot of money." I was just the opposite. I looked at it like, I love Halloween. I love horror. I like scaring people. I just like doing it. And the more I did it, the more the crowd grew, and it just kind of evolved into what it was. So it wasn't like, you know, I came up with this business plan and I perfected this business. I just do it and it works. And I have a great crew behind me, you know, for the love and pure joy and passion of horror and Halloween and everything that goes with it. And that's what I think the difference is. I mean, I do it for love. Of course, I have to make money because now I got like ridiculousness, and you have to advertise more, and then taxes and insurance and everything else, and it's craziness. But back when we didn't have to worry about that, it was like, oh, it's. But it's cool because we do have a big following. We have a lot of people that love Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill, and the Haunted Mill itself from the old owners. It's just. And it's a fun, entertaining value, and that's what it's. We might not be able to scare everybody, but we're going to definitely entertain you, because not everybody can be scared, but we're going to definitely entertain you. Oh, and I wish I could lick your bald head right now. I would. I did. Did you feel it?
Just lick my head.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I lick bald heads. Ask the people that do the review crew. They come out. Oh, let me do it again. Did you feel it?
I did. When we come out, because we're going to be out eventually. We're going to come your way. Okay. You are on our list. If my head doesn't get licked when I'm there, we're going to have problems.
Yes. Well, see, what's going to happen is it's going to get licked. I'll be in full makeup and costume, and I'll have my severed head right here. It'll be like KimsKrypt.com. Ow! And you'll have both of us coming at you. I can see it. But so that's what happens. It's crazy. It's freaky. I have a guy that wants to buy my severed head too. I said, well, this one's kind of nasty, but like I said, I'm working on getting new ones made because I need a spare, and I want to kind of retire that one too. What'd she say?
What does he want to do with your severed head after he buys it? It's the real question. I mean,
I don't know. I just think that he thinks that I'm like crazy, freaky, cool, fun, and I think he just wants it because it's neat.
We do a lot of research into serial killers. I mean, we have a special on them. Okay, and we're getting some weird things done with some severed heads. I mean,
I'm sure. Really I'm sure. I have some. There's definitely some fetish stuff going on with some of the people that like some of my people, but we are not going to go there. You just have to come see. But we had that. And hey, if it gets you to come to the haunted house and you go through and you like it and you want to keep coming back for the love of horror, come on back. KimsKrypt.com. It's a great time. Cool. And by the way, like I said, I live naturally crazy like this. This is the house, so it's got a lot of like scary things in it, and I have a like really cool collection. My like cool collection of stuff all around me. And I do play drums. This is my practice set here. I play drums for the band Scarlet Angel. And when our new CD just came out. Yep, it is called Rise Metal Angels, and I want to show you this. And we're opening up for Slaughter on October 21st. We just opened up for Metal Church. We opened up for Great White, Winger, Lynch Mob. But yep, I'm the drummer and the backup vocalist, and you can check out ScarletAngelRocks.com.
Absolutely.
Really cool band, 3 girls and 1 guy in the band.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So,
feel free to leave all these links in the comments below.
We'll handle that. We'll make sure we post links up to Scarlet Angels for you, as well as KimsKrypt.com, everything like that, and at the bottom of the interview for you. Now, it's became a little bit of a talking scared tradition. We like to talk to. Now, this is the first time we've ever had. Now, we usually do the interviews with haunt owners and creators before we go into the haunt and kind of add it as part of their review. But when I heard what you were doing, you were the first one that I was like, nah, we're not going to be able to get out there soon, and I want to talk to her now. So this is the first time that we've done anything like this as far as having a haunt owner on talking. It's usually the actors and actresses and stuff like this, but I had to have you. I had to have you on. The moment I saw you, I had to have you.
Well, I'm not only the owner, I do act. I mean, like you see my severed head, and I do dress up. And every night that I'm there, I'm there 99% of the time, and I am scaring people and posing with pictures with people because they like to take pictures. And sometimes kids want me to go through with them, so I'm very much a part of the action and the haunted. I'm not like one of these, I'm just going to go hide in the office. Oh, no. I'm out there in the elements, out there with the people, having fun.
Very cool.
And I just, like I said, I love it, and I love being a part of it. And this is our 26th year in operation, 4th year for the Campout. And if you guys want to go check it out, Kim's Krypt Campout, KimsKrypt.com for tickets. It's definitely worth the money. Cash prizes, you could win $100, $50, It's $100, 75 or $50, and you will get your cash that morning. It is a lot of fun. A lot of people don't even do it for that. They just do it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
But some people, it's definitely like as soon as they get there, they're looking for this and they're doing that, and they're all about it. So
Cool.
it's a fun, unique experience, and I thank you for having me on your show, and I can't wait to lick your bald head.
Now, before you lick my bald head, too much more. We got one more question. It's kind of a talking scare tradition. We did it with our very first guest that we ever had, and we've done it with every single guest since then. We love walk through haunted houses. Trish and I, we love them. We adore them. We think they will always be the crux of everything that is Halloween and everything that is the haunted attraction industry. But we really, really, really love immersive horror. And the immersive horror theater, the shock theaters, Miasma, Stag, Blackout, all these different operations that put you, your campground as well, I think falls right into that category, with what you're doing there. What is it about this new level of horror and this new level, I guess, of, if you want to call it haunted house? Some of them I don't think would call themselves haunted houses as much, but this new upper, tougher level of Halloween, of the haunted attraction industry. What is it that you think is really driving this? Because it's never going to overtake the walkthrough haunt or anything like that, but it's definitely on the rise.
Right, and I think that some people out there, that they just want a higher level of thrill. They just want to experience that immersiveness, and that's what they're looking for, and they search them out, and they go, and some people think that we're a little bit more than we are, and we're not. They're like, I thought you were going to waterboard us. We never said that. You know what I mean? We never said that. There's a little bit of torture. There's definitely abductions and pulling you out of tents, and we're going to put you in the water and all that, like the blood test, but we're not going to like physically hurt you and put you in the hospital. We do have EMTs on site though. But why people love this, like I said, they just want more. And I think that they like that fear enough to like, is it real? Is it not real? Are they going to really hurt me? They want that. They want that high, that horror high, as I call it. And they like to get the heart rate up, and it's like it's thrilling to them, and I think that's what it's all about. The haunted houses are still fun, and they're a good time, but I think that people have a safe feel in there, like, oh, you're not going to touch me, you're not going to touch, some people are like that, but when they say that to us, I'm like, touch them, and then they're like, oh, you touched me. Yeah, well, because I want to give people a little bit of scared, a little bit more than they're expecting. But that's why I think Kim's Krypt Campout was so successful, because people want more. And if they're willing to travel, thousands of miles to get it, then we're going to give it to them. Yep. But I love it. And I'm so glad that there's people out there that are of the freaky nature, that want the extra, the extreme scares. And we're going to give it to them, and that's why we do that one night per year. That's the anything goes night, and they have to wear a glow stick, and we touch them in the whole deal. It's really cool. But
very cool.
But looking forward to a great camp out this year, June 22nd.
I really like
6 p.m. to 7 a.m.
I really like the point that you brought up with it, because even people like Trish and myself, we do so many walk-through haunts with what we do, trying to get reviews on these places. They're always fun, but it almost becomes methodical for us, because we go in and we're looking at this different thing and this particular thing, and and we're having fun, but we're also kind of trying to judge everything at the same time, and it kind of becomes methodical. And then when we get the opportunity to go to somewhere like Miasma, or some of these other places, like all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, this is like starting all over again, because we don't number one have any idea what to expect. It gets us nervous again. It gets our blood pumping, because it's just this isn't just going and reviewing one now. This is all right. So we got to fight out of this place, and it's really cool. And I love that you have an operation like it going. I hope that you continue to keep some remnants of it in the future. It sounds like it's not completely going away, but maybe taking a hiatus for a little while. And
Yeah,
coming
that's the thing. It's like I'm not going to guarantee that we're not going to do it next year, but like I said, maybe we're going to take it in a different direction and do something different for maybe a year, maybe two. We'll see. But if the demand is that much and that great that people want it, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see, because Trixie is the coordinator of this, and I have a great team that makes things happen. They build this, they make this. I have electricians and builders and plumbers, and they just make it happen. We got the vortex turning again, guys. We just got our vortex working back. It's an old one, but that's working again. So, it's like we do things, and I'm always like, well, let's do this, and let's make them do tug of war over the water, and then if they lose, they go in the water. That might not be a good idea. Why not? Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm all about taking it to the next level and seeing what happens.
Cool.
We haven't killed anybody yet, I don't think.
No, we'll see. All right. Well, regretfully, that's going to be wrapping it up for us this evening. We're gonna be shutting her down here in a second, but we always like to open the floor up for you one last time to plug whatever you want to plug, talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you have any special shout outs you want to give, we had one we needed to give to you, coming directly from Castle Blood. Rick wanted to send his love over to you, so we wanted to make sure that we did that. We love him, and Boris as well as Castle Blood, man. They are phenomenal people, and they wanted to send some love your way. So there you go. There's the love coming straight.
We go way back. Yeah, me and Rick and Chris, we go way back, and they've been doing it a long time. They're unique. They have a real special haunt that the way they do it, and that's what's good. All the different haunted houses have a uniqueness which makes them, go to all of them. It's worth the trip to travel to go see the different haunts all around the country, around the world. Go out and see them. But as far as my plug goes, I'm telling you guys, Kim's Krypt, the haunted attraction, 6 attractions. When you come to Kim's Krypt Campout, June 22nd, 2019, coming up. Actually, yeah, we're almost in June here.
Yep.
So we probably are in June now. It's only 22 days away, guys. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. The haunted houses are open, so you get some of the experience there. Some of that is like a scavenger hunt. You might have to find something in the haunts. You might have to, it's all a challenge. You have to do things to get to the next level, to get your points, to get your, to win. So it's a fun, eventful scavenger hunt. KimsKrypt.com. That's with K's. KIMSKRYPT.com is the website. You can get your tickets. It's definitely worth it. You will thank me. You'll guarantee you'll be like, wow. Because a lot of people look at the price, they go, and I'll just tell you how much it is. It's $134.99, but you're getting 13 hours of overnight horror experience challenges. You're getting the limited edition T-shirt. You're getting the bag. You're getting the goodies in the bag. Meal. We're talking not a Kim Yates meal, not like my old nasty fish sticks that are half moldy in it. No. We're talking like baked ziti, and you get like scrambled eggs in the morning and bacon and juice and coffee, and it's good. The food is good. You're gonna love it. I've had no complaints about that. No complaints. People love the camp. They're like, the food's good, the people are good, we're safe, we wand people, we don't allow alcohol. It's very on the up and up, but it's scary too. We make people pee their pants, and we encourage it. Pee yourselves, guys. Pee it. We'll take it. KimsKrypt.com, the Campout, coming up June 22nd. That's our next event. If you need tickets, go there now. Get them. It may sell out, so we're warning you now. Don't wait till the last minute. And it's worth it. It's worth it alone just to do this. And even if you don't do all the events, which you should, because there's so much going on. It's nonstop 13 hours, so much going on. There's haunts, there's games, there's stuff going on. There's people that are going to come up to you and mess with you. And then you have challenges you have to do. It's like I said, it's very unique. You might have to read something and go find, what was it? Go find Lauren Mesick. Where's Lauren Mesick? I don't know. Who is she? And then she comes every year now. So that's, we will throw people out there. David, I thought I saw you on there. David won, like, I think second place last year with his people from Sykesville. You know, they come every year. So it's definitely a lot of love. A lot of families come out, a lot of friends, a lot of people. And you know what? You don't have to. If you're, one person, single person, come out there. You'll definitely make friends. You'll make a lifetime of friends at Kim's Krypt Campout. We have a tent for you. We can put you with some other people. We can put you by yourself. We are very accommodating. KimsKrypt.com. We accommodate all. We hope to see you. It's an 18 and over event. You have to sign a waiver. You have to sign a waiver just in case something happens. Check it out. KimsKrypt.com.
Very cool. Very cool. Kim, you're absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on the Wednesday, coming and being a part of our show. You're amazing. We will be seeing you in the future. I promise. You're on our list.
All right, I appreciate that. Happy birthday to you. I really appreciate it. I think I'm going to go eat a piece of old cake in your honor.
Yeah, awesome. You enjoy your old cake. We're going to get off of here for now. And until next time, our next episode of Talking Scared, this Monday, 9:30, Jennifer Vaughn. Y'all have a good night.